Alright, let's talk about The Last of Us TV show, or as I like to call it, How to Mess Up a Masterpiece. So, before we dive in, let me say this. I was actually hyped when they announced the show. I mean, HBO, The Last of Us, and Neil himself involved it. Now, sounded like a dream project, right? But what we got, a frustrating, confusing, and honestly kind of disrespectful to the source material. Now, today I am breaking it all down, the casting, the writing, the unnecessary changes, and why the show feels more like fan fiction than a faithful adaptation. So, buckle up, let's get into it. Okay, let's start with the elephant in the room, Bella Ramsey as Ellie. Now, look, Bella Ramsey is not a bad actor. I saw her in Game of Thrones as Mormont and she crushed it. She was fierce, intense, and really stole the scene she was in. So, I'm not attacking her ability as an actress, but the fact is that she is not Ellie. And this isn't about looks, although let's be real, visual resemblance does help in adaptation, but still, it's more about energy, presence. Ellie in the game is complex. She's sarcastic but vulnerable, tough but empathic, broken but still hopeful. And Bella plays her like she's permanently angry and awkward. There's a stiffness to her performance and doesn't let Ellie breathe as a character. Instead of the layered kid we got in the game, we got a version of Ellie that feels like she's being forced into being edgy. All the time, it doesn't work. And yeah, sure, you can say it's a new interpretation, but you are adapting something so beloved. You better get the essence right. And this ain't. Now, next, let's talk about what they added. And this is where things start going off the rails. I get it, adaptations need to change stuff. A 15-hour game can't be adapted beat to beat into 9 episodes of TV. But the thing they chose to add, they feel random, disconnected, and sometimes just unnecessary. Now, let's look at episode 3, Bill and Frank's love story. Now, before you yell at me, yes, it was a good standalone episode. The acting was great, it was emotional. I get it, but here's the thing, it stops the momentum of the story dead in its track. That episode has nothing to do with Joel and Ellie. In the game, Bill is a key part of their journey. He shows how love can destroy you and helps Joel prepare emotionally for what's to come. In the show, he's just a memory. We spend an hour watching two characters that we never see again. It's like if you pause Breaking Bad for an entire episode just to show the backstory of a random character who dies off screen. That's not storytelling, that's like a filler. Now let's get into the next one because people are afraid to talk about it, and that is forced representation. Now, before people freak out, I'm not saying representation is bad, I'm not against gay characters, trans characters, or any of that, but it has to serve the story, it has to feel natural. Like in The Last of Us Part 2, Ellie being gay was handled with depth, it made sense. Her relationship with Dina was earned. But in the show, it feels like they're trying to check boxes. LGBTQ characters keep popping up, not because it adds to the plot, but because they want some Twitter clout. And when you add characters or change dynamics just to seem progressive, it takes away from the power of real representation, and that was already there in the game. And the another most important problem is the show doesn't understand the tone of the game. In the game, every moment feels heavy. You feel the tension, the danger, the trauma. There's a silence in the game that says more than words ever could. But the show, it's filled with awkward jokes, modern slang, and moments that feel like a CW teen drama. Let's talk about that scene where Ellie finds out Dina is pregnant. In the game, she's stunned, like there's fear in her eyes. She realizing that their journey just got 10 times more complicated. In the show, she says, "Wow, I'm gonna be a dad." Like, what the actual hell? Who thought that was a good line? Is it Last of Us or Riverdale? Like, the game had a humor and this was cringe, but in the game the humor it was earned. It it came from the character. In the show it feels like someone was trying to write viral moments instead of just get into the moment that completely broke the show for me. And spoilers ahead, I'm talking about Joel's death. In the game it's gut wrenching, like seriously, you see the brutality, you feel the rage. Ellie's story become one of the like of revenge and pain. In the show, it's weirdly casual. Pedro Pascal's death happens, and then the next thing you know, Ellie's joking around again. Like, no build up, no aftermath, no wait, just boom, he's gone. And Abby, she says to him, "You're handsome," before killing him. Like, what? Like, was that supposed to be shocking, creepy? It just comes off as dumb. There's no respect for what that scene meant to the fans. It was like turning point in the game. In the show, it's just a scene they needed to get through so they could move on. And here's the final nail in the coffin. The show misses the core themes of The Last of Us. The game was about love, about how far you'll go to protect someone, about grief, forgiveness, and the cost of survival. It literally asks like deep, painful questions. The show, it's focused on side stories, politics, and aesthetics. It forgot that Last of Us was never about zombies. It was about people, broken people trying to heal. And I'm sorry, but if you can't get that right, you shouldn't be adapting this story. So yeah, what the hell is wrong with Last of Us TV show? And a lot. From casting choices to sloppy writing, from forced changes to totally missing the emotional core. This show had everything it needed to succeed, and it still missed the mark. So, anyways, let me know in the comments, did you love it, hate it? Am I totally wrong, or did I just say what we were all thinking? Well, hit like, subscribe if you want more breakdowns, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, peace.